Why did George Harrison hate Neil Young's music? I'm John Beaudin from Rocky Street Music. I want to point out that this is not a new story, but it was new to me. I'd never heard this before. This is from Far Out magazine. It was a great article, and we'll put a link to the video where you can hear them all talking as well. George Harrison was always known, as the magazine puts it, as the measured member of the Beatles. Didn't really have a lot of bad words to say about anybody. But this video shows him bad-mouthing Neil Young, and it kind of shows he was not a fan at all. It's from a session from 1992. George Harrison was in the session because he was providing vocals for Dave Stewart's cover of This Guitar, 1975 song from Harrison. Bob Geldof was also there. So they're talking about the classic George Harrison song in the studio. They're just hanging out. They were talking about the George Harrison song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And Harrison says there was that tendency to speed up the song because it has one of those kind of laid-back dum-de-dum-de-dum kind of. And then Geldof asked George Harrison if he's heard Neil Young's Around the World. And then Harrison lets it out. I'm not a Neil Young fan, he says. Then Geldof talks about the lyrics and how Young is an immense guitar player. And then George says, I hate it. I can't stand it. And then Harrison mimics Neil Young's guitar playing, adding, it's good for a laugh. We did a show with him. I saw it from the other side of the stage and looked around. I looked at Eric Clapton and said, what's going on? He did the solo in the middle. Then he kind of looked at me like, don't look at me. It's not me. Geldof continues and mentions how much he loved the live album from Neil Young, Rust Never Sleeps, with Crazy Horse. And then Harrison says, it's mainly his voice. I like some of his songs, but I hated the sound of his voice. His singing is even worse than me. In a 1975 interview, Neil Young had mentioned that he really liked singing along with the Beatles songs, and he was a George Harrison fan. But you can't please everyone. I gotta say, this was new to me. I'd never heard this before. And it's rare to hear something like that from George Harrison. We'll put a link to the whole thing in the description of this video, as well as a link to the article from Far Out magazine. What do you think? Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. Pick up a t-shirt. I'm wearing mine. If you buy a t-shirt, by the way, if you don't mind, send us a picture of you wearing the t-shirt through our Facebook page. Just look up Rock History Music. I think it's Rock History Music /book. I should know this stuff. And you can send us a picture right there. And also follow everything we do on that Facebook page. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.